You might not enjoy discipline, but you'll enjoy the results. What you allow is what will continue. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. Success comes from keeping the ears open and the mouth closed. Just because you missed them doesn't mean you need them back in your life. The cost of procrastination is the life you could have lived. Sooner or later, a person who wears two faces forgets which one is real. Your true friends become apparent when you're at your lowest. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anyone else. If you're lucky enough to get a second chance at something, don't waste it. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. All you have to do is pay attention. Lessons always arrive when you are ready. Money makes the world go around, but don't let it make you dizzy. In solitude, the mind gains strength and learns to lean upon itself. Never be so kind you forgot to be clever, and never be so clever you forgot to be kind. You'll be alone in the most difficult times of your life. These times will make you wise, mature, and fearless. Some people only care about you if you are doing something for them. You won't always be able to help someone change for the better if you keep trying. There will come a day when you decide you can't do it anymore, and they clearly don't want to change. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Trust takes years to build, seconds to break, and forever to repair. Real strength is letting people lose you instead of begging them to choose you. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. Most people are only nice when things don't matter. Money grows on skills, not trees. Your life improves once you realize no one cares. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. When you start seeing your worth, you'll find it harder to stay around people who don't. The truth is that maturing is realizing that a relationship can always work out and always be fixed, no matter the situation. Never take someone's feelings for granted. You never know how much courage they took to share them. Be cautious with good deeds. Kindness has limits, and some may exploit your generosity. Your progress does not need to be seen or validated by others to be real. The only time you should look into someone else's bowl is to make sure they have enough. One day your life will flash before your eyes. Make sure it's worth watching. No man becomes rich unless he enriches others. The chief danger in life is that you may take too many precautions. If you have more than 3 priorities, you have none. One day you'll have a clean, quiet house and a car with a spotless interior. And all you'll want is for the ones who made the mess to come home. Action proves who someone is. Words just prove who they pretend to be. Don't take criticism from anyone you would not take advice from. When you're working for someone else's dream, you sacrifice your own. Every successful person loves the game, the chance to prove his worth, to excel, to win. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. When you do things right, people won't be sure you've done anything at all. Believe half of what you see, and don't believe anything you hear. Never expect someone to catch you when you fall, even if you have caught many from falling. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react. A person who doesn't have a life of their own will always try to create drama in yours. You can't lose what you never had. You can't keep what's not yours. And you can't hold on to some things that don't want to stay. You can be friends with people for years, and it could take years to realize they were never your friends. All endings are also beginnings. We just don't know it at the time. The more sand has escaped from the hourglass of our life, the clearer we should see through it. Men shrink less from offending one who inspires love than one who inspires fear. Whosoever desires constant success must change his conduct with the times. Life may knock you down, but remember, you don't lose by falling. You lose by staying down. You may be the only person left who believes in you, but it's enough. Men are driven by 2 principal impulses, either by love or by fear. Nature creates few men brave. Industry and training makes many. There is nothing as likely to succeed as what the enemy believes you cannot attempt. If you want to keep happiness, you have to share it. Flaming enthusiasm, backed up by horse sense and persistence, is the quality that most frequently makes for success. It is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. In conclusion, the arms of others either fall from your back, or they weigh you down, or they bind you fast. An individual who unselfishly tries to serve others has an enormous advantage. Smile. Today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. The desire for a feeling of importance is one of the chief distinguishing differences between mankind and the animals. You should have ways of making money that other people know nothing of. The only beautiful path is the one you create. Taking money never gets boring. Giving money gets boring quickly. Wealth, like happiness, is never attained when sought after directly. It comes as a byproduct of providing a useful service. You can learn more in 1 hour of doing than 10 hours of listening. Sometimes the hardest part isn't letting go, but rather learning to start over. Personally, I'm very fond of strawberries and cream, and I have found that for some strange reason, fish prefer worms. So when I went fishing, I didn't think about what I wanted. I thought about what the fish wanted. Are you bored with life? Then throw yourself into some work you believe in with all your heart. Live for it, die for it, and you will find happiness that you had thought could never be yours. Let's not allow ourselves to be upset by small things we should despise and forget. Remember, life is too short to be little. You don't learn to walk by following rules. You learn by doing and by falling over. The whole secret of a successful life is to find out what is one's destiny to do and then do it. Two classes of people lose money: those who are too weak to guard what they have, those who win money by trick. They both lose in the end. There comes a time in your life when you have to choose to turn the page, write another book, or simply close it. Good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment.